Hello Internet, it's me Josh, the aging gamer. So, you know that old saying, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover? Well, why not? That covers what you should be using to entice people to your product. If your product looks lame or not interesting, why should I give it a shot? Well, of course, that's a shallow way of looking at things in life, but still, if you have something you're trying to sell, wouldn't you want it to look as awesome as possible? Say you're selling something like a video game. Wouldn't you want the best looking box art you could possibly have? Well, that's what I want to talk about today. Throughout video game history, there's been a lot of really good box arts and a lot of bad ones. Today, I want to talk about the bad ones, specifically ones for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now, let's get to this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Aging Gamer's Top 10 Worst NES Box Arts. Let's go! Number 10. Anticipation. Imagine for a moment, it's the year 1988 and you're a young kid at a video rental store. Your parents say you can choose one game to rent. You're looking and you see the likes of Double Dragon. It looks badass. Bubble Bobble. Those characters look cute. Or hey, Super Mario Bros. 2. We all love Mario. But then you walk past Anticipation. What kind of game is this even? What kid would be enticed to play this? Well, maybe it's less for kids and meant to be more appealing to adults. But me, myself, being an adult, still, what would make me want this? The cover gives no clue on what the game could even be about, and it looks more like a standard video game advertisement ripped straight from a Sears catalog. This is bad. Number 9. Panic Restaurant. I'll admit, I've never even played this game, but what the hell is this? And what the hell is this? And what the hell is this? Why in the world are they trying to make a carrot sexy? And how the hell is this chef going to cook this whole turkey in a frying pan? No, just no. Number 8. Hammerin' Harry. Hey kids, ready to kick some ass? As this fool? No way, this guy looks like one of the generic goons you'd fight in a game like this. They made the main character look like a mental case going on a rampage. What part of this cover is supposed to make us think, hell yeah, I want to play as that guy? It's crazy considering the US arcade version of the game, they use the Japanese art and it looks normal. This is not normal. Number 7. Captain America and the Avengers. Okay, so this cover actually isn't that bad. Not as exciting as the other superhero NES games, but not bad. The reason I put it on this list is because it's misleading as hell. It has 4 Avengers on the cover. It's called Captain America and the Avengers. It came out around the same time as the other Captain America and the Avengers game. But that game has nothing in common with this NES one. In the other game, you could play as Captain America, Hawkeye, Iron Man, and Vision. Here though, you can only play as Captain America and Hawkeye. Why even have the other characters on the box? Why not just call this Captain America and Hawkeye? Oh, because if it's called Captain America and the Avengers, more people will buy it. Hence, being very misleading. It's bad box art, but for a completely different reason than the other games on this list. Number 6. Pipe Mania. Okay, so just look at this. This dude is about to die. While I think showing characters in peril is great for cover art, this character is gonna drown, despite the fact that he could just swim 2 feet up and get some air. Can he not swim? Then maybe he's the wrong guy for the job. This is just another unappealing box to me. But, what do you expect from an unlicensed NES game? In fact, most unlicensed NES games like Baby Boomer, Toobin', and Bubble Bath Babes are just weird. Number 5. The Trolls in Crazyland. Do I really need to say what's wrong with this? Right in the center is a pink-haired troglodyte and his naked ass. No, no, no! Number 4. Shatterhand. This one really upsets me because Shatterhand is such a fantastic game, and this cover does it no favors whatsoever. I already made the joke in my review of the game, but it looks like Al Bundy, wearing glasses, about to punch you in the face. This game should have had an epic cover like Kickmaster or Double Dragon 2, but no, we got this instead. Sad. Number 3. Pro Wrestling. This one is so odd because this isn't even the game. The game on this cover doesn't even exist. This guy giving a backdrop doesn't exist in the game. The guy getting the backdrop doesn't exist in the game. This referee, not how he looks in the game. What's odd too is that it's so unnecessary to try to use these made-up characters to grab attention because the game already has a colorful crew. Why wouldn't the cover feature the likes of Starman or the Amazon? The European version almost gets it right, but look what they did to Starman. He looks nothing like that, and they got the poor guy's gooch on display. Overall, the box art makes zero sense, and I don't understand how anyone who worked on this game allowed this to happen. Number 2. Super Mario Bros. I'm not a big fan of the NES black box cover arts, but I don't think they're awful. But this is Super Mario Bros. This is the game most people think of when they think of the NES. This is one of the most popular video games ever, and its box art is Mario falling into lava. Mario is dying on the cover? Yikes! It wouldn't be so bad if they maybe replaced the brick wall with Bowser. It would definitely make it look more dynamic. Instead, this looks like Mario missed a jump. And something I don't understand is that a lot of the NES black box titles have real artwork used for their Japanese counterparts. Look at the version they got. This looks like a fun game with a lot of interesting characters. It's very eye-catching. Maybe because Mario Bros. Was mostly a pack-in game, Nintendo felt they really didn't need to try hard with the box art. But yeah, this cover should have been more epic in my opinion. Now before I get to my number 1 pick, here's a few honorable mentions. Tag team match Muscle. Talk about uninspiring. This box art is just a picture of this guy, and then a bad fuzzy picture of gameplay. They even left the game on pause. It's somehow a worse version of the NES black box titles. Not much to say other than terrible cover art for a terrible game. Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. This is a game that features colorful classic Disney characters, yet the best they can do is someone's family photo of the castle. Considering how the other Capcom Disney NES titles got some iconic artwork, the fact that this one is so lame makes it even worse. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I think a lot of people would expect to see this game on this list, but honestly, I can't decide if it's horrible or awesome. Sure, by today's standards, yeah, that's cheesy and awful. No game today would get away with this, but imagine being a kid in the early 90s at a video game rental store and seeing this. I wouldn't want to play it because that box art probably would have scared the crap out of me. And me, today, loving cheesy stuff like this, I have a hard time truly hating it. Alright, time for my number 1 most hated NES box art. Number 1, Mega Man. Oh god, geez, just look at this. Look at this monstrosity. This is just not the little blue bomber we know and love. This is an abomination. The fact that he's a grown human man in a costume, and not even an accurate costume, the fact that he's holding a gun, and whatever the hell this background is supposed to be, it's just awful. Comparing this art to the boxes in other countries, look at Japan. That is Mega Man. Couldn't the US have just reused that? Or how about the European box art? It's less cutesy and a lot more edgy. This would have been perfect for an American market back then, right? Nope. Instead, we got this. And the story with this is that some unknown artist was given less than 24 hours to come up with the artwork for the game, and apparently he got it done in only 6. And it shows. No wonder this box art is pure crap. And to me, this is why Mega Man has the worst cover of all NES games. But these are just my opinions. What do you guys think? What do you think is the worst NES box art out there? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead and like. If you want to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos, I'd appreciate that too. And I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.